24 hours to change the world. Here's your chance to shape the future.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and all of you from our Open Hack partners, mentors, participants, friends, and family. Welcome to the grand finale and awards ceremony of the inaugural SDG Open Hack Singapore. My name is Stephanie Chua, and I'll be your host tonight. Time flies when you're having fun. I joined the event 2 days ago as not only as your host, but also as the mentor for many of the teams out there. And I must say that I have seen many teams come up with fantastic solutions. We've made new connections, and we've received many, many valuable advice from our partners in academia and also in industry. And we are so pleased with the feedback that we've received so far. And we hope that you have had a good time at the SDG Open Hack Singapore. Now, to kick us off at the grand finale and awards ceremony, I would like to invite Christina Lee, founder and CEO of GGEF and Global Green Connect. Christina is a media professional turned sustainability entrepreneur warrior. She has been actively involved in promoting sustainability and in businesses since she left her role in the media. Now, apart from her day job at Global Green Connect, she invests a lot of her time in her social enterprise, GGEF, with the focus on empowering youth and women eco-game changers to build a sustainable future. And if it weren't for Christina and her vision and passion for a better tomorrow and her relentless commitment to the youth and women, we wouldn't be here together today. So everyone help me to welcome Christina. Hi, Christina. Over to you.
Hi. Okay. Hi, Stephanie. Good evening. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Thank you for your kind introductions. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished guests, partners, boys and girls who are watching us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us tonight to witness the grand finale and award ceremony of the inaugural SDG Open Hack Singapore. Well, this SDG Open Hack wouldn't be possible without some supportive partners. And I want to take this opportunity to thank specifically for our corporate partner, CDL, Prudential Singapore, and Msci. Without their support, it is impossible for us to put this meaningful SDG Open Hack Singapore together. Also, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our university partner, NUS Enterprise, SMU, Innovation Center, SUSS, and also SUTD. Thank you so much for helping us to promote the events to the students so that we have wonderful students from all this university and beyond, all the university students in Singapore. Also, I would like to thank our speakers for taking the time to share their valuable insight with our students at the SDG Innovation Bootcamp. Also, our mentors, they work tirelessly over the weekend with our team. Of course, I want to take this opportunity to congratulate all the participants, all the students at this SDG Open Hackathon. Regardless whether you are a winner tonight or not, you are already a winners because you have already taken a big step by taking your time, forming a team, working tirelessly over 24 hours to come up with sustainable solutions. And I would like to say that, SDG Open Hack is not only a 24 hours event, but you will be able to continue with your ideas, and all the mentors and corporate partners and universities partners participating in this SDG Open Hacks, we're all here to help you, because we believe that you, not only the innovative solutions that you can come up could change the world, just like our slogan, but we believe that your innovative solutions can actually create sustainable impact. So we encourage you to stay close in touch with all of us, and we are here to help you. Last but not least, I would like to thank our team. My team worked tirelessly, not only for the bootcamp or the open hack, and including this award evening as well. So I really thank all my team for their hard work and dedication, because we all share the same passion to nurture our future generations, to build a sustainable future. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce our special speaker tonight, Lisa Soledor. Lisa, to introduce the next speaker, Lisa is the general partner of R3I Ventures. Lisa is a deep tech investor, venture builder, speaker, educator, mentor, and super connector. Lisa is part of the final judging panel of this SDG Open Hack. She'll be sharing a few words on behalf of the judging panel with us tonight. And I'm sure we'll all learn something from Lisa as well. Thank you so much, Lisa. Over to you.
Thank you, Christina. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, wherever you pioneers are on the planet. My name is Lisa Salud, and it's my great pleasure to join you today at the SDG Open Hack here in Singapore. Being a judge of a competition like this is no easy feat, and post-pandemic, it's made our responsibility as globally responsible investment leaders even more important. For the first time on this planet, together we are having a conversation collectively, all talking about the same challenges at the same time, no matter our level of social class, our level of industry, or our level of purpose. These groups of pioneers have come together on this open hack to help us solve some of the most important challenges on the planet. And this has given us an opportunity to both recreate both our economic and our social futures. And as a judge of this, we've had to look at it with some very specific lenses. And I'd like to talk you through what that VC acid test is. The first VC acid test is a general commercial acid test, because ultimately this business needs to be sustainable. So the first thing we look at is the team. So those teams who have performed well gave us an understanding of who was on that team. There are a number of elements of the team that we're also looking for. One is some level of domain knowledge in that space. And second is cognitive and racial diversity. Companies that are born in Singapore are born global for a reason. And it's for the second reason, the market size. What we're chasing always is a very large market size with some inherent growth parameters. So this needs to be a market that is growing all by itself and that the founders can take advantage of as they accelerate forward. The third element is the problem that they're solving. Is this problem oxygen? That is, we can't live without it, literally. Is it aspirin? That is, it's just going to solve a pain, but we could probably live without it. Or is it jewelry? That is, it's a nice to have, but we don't really need it. The best solutions generally are all three. They are oxygen, they are aspirin, and they're jewelry. The next component of this decision-making is really the defensibility of the solution. Is this solution likely to have strong areas of defensibility when it hits the market? And finally, and most importantly, we're looking at product impact. And when we look at product impact, we're really looking at the IPM's 5 dimensions framework. What, who, how much, contribution, and risk. So by what and contribution, we're asking ourselves, to what degree does this company solve an underlying social, economic, or environmental problem? What change is created by their solution? And what other solutions must be uncovered to solve this problem? The next part is the what. What are the risks to achieving the expected impact? Are there other negative, unintended consequences? Or is the impact achievement risk different than the overall business risk? And the next element is its scalability. How much and what's the risk? Does the company scale its impact easily? And does its impact, is it in line with the business growth? And what frictions might exist to scaling that impact as it grows? And then the final elements are the degree of need. How severe is the underlying problem that this is solving? And what is the degree of need of the target beneficiaries? And the final element is the sector level impact. How much? Just how much does a company have the potential to effectively create a new industry or radically change its markets? These are the serious considerations that we've had to give to every single team that participated here tonight. And finally, I'd leave you with 7 key concerns or thoughts. You're also a part of this journey. Every single startup is part of our village, and no one can do it alone. So how can you help them have impact as you're sitting here watching them tonight? How could you support them to shape it? What do you care about most? And how could you help utilize this solution to educate yourself and broaden your networks into a new level of consciousness to help them scale their impact? And what could you learn from these incredible social and economic impact entrepreneurs? How does that help you rethink your business model as you know it? Let's together think about aspiration. Let's together accelerate impact. So over to you, Christina. Let's get started.
Thank you so much, Lisa, for your very, very inspiring speech, but also sharing with us insights into the industry and encouraging our youths to keep innovating for a better future. So thank you so much, Lisa, for taking the time and being part of our journey together. All right, so now for the moment that everyone has been waiting for, the awards ceremony. This is a segment where we recognize and present awards to the solutions that have shown great promise. First, we're very thankful to the participants who have taken the time to fill out the pre-hack survey. And now that we're done with the hack, we would need you to go back to that link and fill in the post-hack survey. Note that that's very important to the science of hackathon, where we're collecting data to improve the process for everyone. But there's something in it for you as well. If you fill in both the pre-hack and post-hack survey, you stand a chance to win an Amazon gift voucher. So we're giving out 3 Amazon gift vouchers. So go ahead, whip out that cell phone and start filling out that survey. And you have till May 31st to fill out that survey. So make sure you do it. Don't wait any longer. We will announce the lucky draw, the winners of the lucky draw on June 1st. So go ahead and get that done while we go ahead to present the winners of this hackathon. So first, we would like to announce the favorite project winning team. This is a project that has been voted on by you, our participants, and it has garnered the most votes, and it is the most favored by the majority of the votes. So it is very interesting that a lot of these teams and projects are a product of the team members and the ideas that come from the creativity and the effort of the team members. So the winning team of this favorite project will receive a $250 voucher from Go Nature. Go Nature is a B2C social commerce marketplace curating organic, natural, and healthcare products from sustainable producers with the purpose to align their business impact with the UN 17 Sustainable Development Goals. So the winning team is, drumroll,
we've heard of
Team
recently
7.
of many ambitious solar energy projects on our reservoirs and on our public housing rooftops. But there's something critically missing in this effort, and that is the SMEs in Singapore. For our team, we've identified this gap in Singapore's solar energy market and come up with a solution to help SMEs access affordable solar energy.
Well, there remain two hurdles to solar energy adoption. SMEs usually find the initial cost of installing solar energy systems expensive. We can see here, even for a small property, the cost stretches into the hundreds of thousands. This is financially impractical for SMEs. Furthermore, there's a current lack of government support for SMEs. There are no subsidies provided, nor effective incentive schemes to encourage building owners to use more renewable energy. Overall, it is more practical for SMEs to use conventional electrical sources. Presenting to you Soleil, a clean energy solution which operates on a solar contracting model. Under this model, Soleil forks out the capital cost for installation, maintenance, and operation of solar panels on the customer's rooftops. In return, customers can then buy the electricity generated at a discounted preferential rate, which is then paid to Soleil. Why Soleil? Firstly, customers are taking on a risk-free investment as capital costs of the infrastructure are borne by Soleil. Furthermore, the upkeep of these panels is fully the responsibility of Soleil. Another differentiating factor is that we offer different pricing models, ensuring that solar energy is affordable for all.
We looked at an actual factory in Tuasau, and based on its roof area, we estimated it could generate over 2.5 million kilowatt hours annually. But what does this number mean in practical terms? Well, first, it's the savings from carbon taxes avoided. The government has announced its plans to hike carbon taxes by 3 times by the end of 2030. With solar energy that doesn't emit carbon, SMEs can substantially reduce their carbon tax burden. Well, next, Soleil's solar contracting model means that SME owner saves on all associated maintenance costs for the system. And finally, as mentioned previously, our discounted preferential pricing for SME means that they pay less than what they would have if they purchased it directly from the national grid. All in all, we estimated annual savings to be over $100,000. But is this model even financially viable for Soleil? Well, based on this, we have calculated the break-even cost and the profits from it, and we've concluded that it's very much viable for Soleil. And though solar energy will not completely replace fossil fuel in Singapore in the near term, we believe that Soleil is a crucial step to maximize Singapore's solar energy output and begin the transition to using clean, modern energy.
Congratulations, Team Soleil. A staff from GGEF will be in contact with you after this event. So now we're going to move ahead to the most exciting part of the event. We are going to announce the 3 grand winning teams for the inaugural SDG Open Hack Singapore. First up is the Most Innovative Solution Award. The 3 shortlisted nominees are
Introducing SMARTPanel, our initiative to incorporate smart systems into existing solar panels. Solar energy in Singapore currently makes up 0.55% of the country's total electricity supply.
There are 2 broad limitations as shown with static solar panels. Firstly, they are unable to capture maximum amount of solar irradiance due to varying moments of sun and cloud cover. Secondly, existing solar trackers are active 24/7, contributing to unnecessary energy consumption and operational costs. Hence, combining adaptability with efficiency, we introduce SMARTPanel. Our smart panels tracks the sun movement under the most optimal conditions, intermittently.
By investing with us, you seek to benefit from these advantages. SMARTPanel relies on MQTT protocol and can program the solar tracker under optimal conditions. Hence, the smart panels are advantageous in 2 aspects: an increase in efficiency by 40% and lower maintenance costs.
Here is a prototype of our smart panel. The incorporation of smart panels into Tengah Solar Farm would generate an additional 2.4 kilowatt hours of energy per year with an increase in efficiency of 8% per solar panel. Smart panel has a high scalability potential as the mechanism can simply be installed onto existing solar panels and incur a lower maintenance cost as it is not active 24/7. This brings your annual cost savings up to about $500,000.
Additionally, smart panels would save CO2 emissions equivalent to the carbon sequestered by over 78,000 trees. Moreover, by 2030, our reliance on solar power would increase from 10 to 14%. Venturing into future plans, we have 3 major steps as shown below. We hope to have you on board with us.
Hi everyone, we are Project 3L, and today we'd like to introduce to you our novel creation, Purukhaki. Meet Richard, a senior. He is newly retired, is pre-diabetic, has high blood pressure, and his spouse has recently passed away. Richard is one of millions in his age group who are highly prone to emotional and physical health issues. Fortunately, as a Prudential client, Richard is eligible for Purukhaki, an AI-powered virtual care assistant that features John, who becomes Richard's companion or Kaki. Whether it is through an app or a regular call, Purukhaki connects with seniors and guides them through their life journeys. For tech-savvy Richard, he sets up his account in the app and engages with John. Simultaneously, John evaluates Richard's wellness in real time and identifies his needs. Here's John in action.
Hello, I'm John from Purukhaki. How are you feeling today?
Purukhaki is built to holistically address the needs of the elderly population to better administer needful services. For example, based on Richard's slur speech, Purukhaki detects that he is at risk for a fall. John then sends a high priority alert to his care team and continues to monitor him. Purukhaki is also proficient in assessing emotional health issues. Its ability to detect both physical and emotional health scenarios indicate how Purukhaki is a holistic healthcare support provider strategically built to tide our valuable seniors over in their elder years. Built around AI, Purukhaki catches problems early, allowing for proactive solutions, thereby reducing medical costs for seniors. Next, it aids in chronic care management with early intervention and detects behavioral changes to recommend timely remedies. Purukhaki also builds an open and empathetic environment that facilitates trust and greater information sharing. Prudential stands to highly benefit from Purukhaki in terms of brand perception and word-of-mouth advertisement by the users. Purukhaki is also a means for Prudential to gather generic yet valuable lifestyle data to conceptualize novel insurance policies in the future. With Purukhaki, you'll highly benefit from a wide variety of offerings that takes into account your every need for a seamless transition into your elder years. Help us turn this idea into a reality to empower the marginalized.
Thank you. Now, to help us present this award, we are honored to have Esther An, the Chief Sustainability Officer from City Developments Limited. Esther is an active advocate for green building and sustainability for over 2 decades. She has been instrumental in establishing CDL's leadership in sustainability. CDL is ranked the top real estate company on the 2020 Global 100 Most Sustainable Corporation in the world, and is also the only CDP A-list company for climate strategy and water security in Southeast Asia. Esther is also the founder of Women for Green and Youth for Climate initiatives. She believes in engaging and empowering women and youths as a force for change towards a sustainable future for all. Now, let us all welcome Esther on screen. Esther, over to you.
Thank you, Stephanie. And hello, everyone, and congratulate you all team members who have survived the exciting 24-hour SDG Open Hack in Singapore. And serving any one of the SDG is no easy task. And to come up with a truly innovative and winning solution that impressed the judges is even harder. CDO is very glad to offer the most deserving winning team the platform to present their solutions in front of thousands of government officials, business leaders, investors, and financiers. And this year, we have actually, we are supporting and hosting a smart city panel at the World City Summit. And the theme is really very apt that we have been working on over the last 24 hours. The theme is livable and sustainable cities adapting to a disrupted world. So it is now my pleasure to present this awards to the winning team in this category. The Most Innovative Solution Award goes to the team who is working on the SDG number 9, Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure. And they are Project Team number 9A, SMARTPanel.
Congratulations. Hi, Ravanth. You're muted, so you would have to unmute yourself.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. Hi. Yeah, congratulations, Ravanth. Would you like to share a few words with us on behalf of yourself and your team?
Sure. So firstly, I would like to thank everybody for this award on behalf of my entire team. Well, actually, the four of us, I'd just like to mention my team, Kevin, Sulaiman, Nidula, and me. We have known each other from secondary school, and then it's the first time we're working together as a group. Also, this is our first hackathon experience together. And actually, at first we were quite nervous, but then we joined with open mind and aimed of enjoying the process and learning from the experience. But you have to admit that the 24 hours were both challenging and fun, as we have worked around the clock to be out of schedule and then changed ideas from one idea to another with the help of our mentors and committee also. Actually, this award wouldn't have been possible without two of our mentors, which would be Mr. Andrew, who gave us insights of our initial idea on why it is actually tough to be scalable in actual reality. And also Mr. Alan Ang, who actually gave us more insights on how, on different tips that we actually could use for our pitch video to make sure it entices our investors and potential adopters. So I'll just like to say thank you, and most importantly, stay safe and thank you, everybody.
Congratulations once again, Team SMARTPanel. And I think you really summarized the last 24 hours in a nutshell, and that's exactly what it was. It was fun, it was exciting, but it was extremely stressful for teams that worked so hard to move forward with your projects. But we're very glad to hear that it was an exciting journey for all of you. Now, up next, we are going to present the Most Impactful Solution Award. The 3 shortlisted nominees are
Introducing MyMind, a mental wellness mobile application. Statistics show a rise in the number of attempted suicides involving migrant workers in Singapore. Mental health services are expensive and inaccessible to migrant workers who would typically not seek treatment due to the fear of being repatriated. Our solution is a comprehensive mental health app breaking down barriers to accessing mental health care for workers. Unlike other initiatives, this app focuses solely on specialized mental health services. Our target audience involves 300,000 plus migrant workers and 900 plus mental health care registered professionals. Users first download the mobile application, register and book a slot for consultation service. Certified professionals will then consult with them based on mutual availability and a common language. What is unique about this app are case notes allowing for follow-up consultations. This application offers professional services and psychological first aid features such as consultations, Q&A, referrals, and hotlines. Self-help features include vital signs monitor, simulator, and psychoeducation. In the prototype of our app, users are informed the data collected is confidential. We aim to achieve NPO status in alignment with the social cause of enhancing the mental well-being of workers and thus not focused on generating profits. Hence, our business strategy involves fundraising, a regulatory body such as MOH, partnerships with organizations such as TWC2, and scalability. Initially, we aim to serve 1.5K workers and onboard 30 professionals. Our expenses are estimated to be around 7.5K monthly. For sustainability, we have different packages to raise funds from stakeholders like individuals, NGOs, and corporate partners. We plan to expand our application to other marginalized groups, partner with international organizations, provide access to localized psychologists, as well as users in neighboring regions. We reached out to individuals in the Singapore mental health space, and they are supportive of this application. Our distribution plan targets partnerships and outreach, raising awareness, and word of mouth. Displayed here are potential partners. Thank you for listening. Let's work together to support our hardworking migrant workers.
Hi everyone, today we'll be introducing to you the Cutler-Free initiative. We will change the way you view the need for snack packaging at tourist attraction sites. What we will aim to solve is to replace single-use disposables with reusable cutlery-free snack packaging at enclosed tourist attraction sites. Food and snack packaging generate significant waste, which is why tourists produce up to twice as much waste as local residents. While there are existing strategies, more can be done. We can integrate reusable food packaging within business processes like current F&B practices. An app-supported business framework is our Cutler-Free initiative to eliminate single-use packaging and to promote a culture of sustainable living at tourist destinations. What are the alternatives to the single-use? We have 3 different options for different types of snacks, cups, bags, and containers. Tourists purchase food and snacks on the go within the attractions and use our Cutler-Free app and collect reusable containers for their food. Then they are free to return these at designated checkpoints. Now, our proposed app is simple to use. Scan to collect, scan to return. Save your tokens, redeem, and earn. Our target audience is the SCB and ASA. The Cutlery-Free initiative serves to promote affiliated businesses and has reportedly 70% less impact on the environment just after 7 users. These are our 3 main revenue streams: advertising, merchandise sales, and subsidies. Our expenses, cleaning, services, application, extra. And our KPI is, firstly, number of participating attraction sites. Secondly, take-up rate of reusable packaging and cutleries. And third, redemption rates of tokens for discounts. Our growth potential includes movie theaters, concerts, pop-up carnivals. And with that, businesses shouldn't just be vehicles for entertainment, but drivers for sustainability and commitment to the environment. We are Cutler-Free. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. We are Project 3L, and today we'd like to introduce to you our novel creation, Purukhaki. Meet Richard, a senior. He is newly retired, is pre-diabetic, has high blood pressure, and his spouse has recently passed away. Richard is one of millions in his age group who are highly prone to emotional and physical health issues. Fortunately, as a Prudential client, Richard is eligible for Purukhaki, an AI-powered virtual care assistant that features John, who becomes Richard's companion or Kaki. Whether it is through an app or a regular call, Purukhaki connects with seniors and guides them through their life journeys. For tech-savvy Richard, he sets up his account in the app and engages with John. Simultaneously, John evaluates Richard's wellness in real time and identifies his needs. Here's John in action.
Hello, I'm John from Purukhaki. How are you feeling today?
Purukhaki is built to holistically address the needs of the elderly population to better administer needful services. For example, based on Richard's slur speech, Purukhaki detects that he is at risk for a fall. John then sends a high priority alert to his care team and continues to monitor him. Purukhaki is also proficient in assessing emotional health issues. Its ability to detect both physical and emotional health scenarios indicate how Purukhaki is a holistic healthcare support provider strategically built to tide our valuable seniors over in their elder years. Built around AI, Purukhaki catches problems early, allowing for proactive solutions, thereby reducing medical costs for seniors. Next, it aids in chronic care management with early intervention and detects behavioral changes to recommend timely remedies. Purukhaki also builds an open and empathetic environment that facilitates trust and greater information sharing. Prudential stands to highly benefit from Purukhaki in terms of brand perception and word-of-mouth advertisement by the users. Purukhaki is also a means for Prudential to gather generic yet valuable lifestyle data to conceptualize novel insurance policies in the future. With Purukhaki, you'll highly benefit from a wide variety of offerings that takes into account your every need for a seamless transition into your elder years. Help us turn this idea into a reality to empower the marginalized.
Congratulations to our 3 nominees. So to present this award, we have Yo El Lin, Head of Ethics and ESG from Prudential Assurance Singapore. Elle is responsible for ensuring a successful corporate culture and built and developed their ESG framework from the ground up. Prior to this role, she was head of community investment, responsible for driving sustainability initiatives in Singapore. Prudential's stated purpose is to help people get the most out of life, and recently announced its pledge to become a net zero asset owner by 2050. Elle manages an array of initiatives aimed at improving performance across several SDGs. Elle, welcome.
Thank you, Stephanie. Now, what an impressive lineup of finalists, and congratulations to all of you who worked so hard in the past 24 hours on this first open hack. Now, when the teams come up with innovative solutions, they consider not only how innovative it is, but also how easily their solutions can be implemented to generate societal and/or environmental impact. The winning team will receive a scholarship that is sponsored by Geneva Tsinghua Institute for their online summer program. Team members will be able to play an active and meaningful role in tackling the SDGs through intensive hands-on team-based innovation challenges, and will receive mentoring and coaching to help transform their early stage prototypes into impactful solutions. They will also become part of a global online community of young civic innovators. We hope that the team will thoroughly enjoy this experience and be able to expand on their solution at a more advanced level. Now, with that, the most impactful solution award goes to the team who is working on the SDG 3, Good Health and Wellbeing Hack topic track. And it goes to Project Team 3L Purukhaki.
Congratulations, Project Purukhaki. Xavier, so great to have you here with us. Would you like to say a few words to on behalf of yourself and your team? Take it away.
Sure. Thank you, Elle. Thank you, Stephanie. So first of all, on behalf of the team, we are honored to be selected as one of the winners. Frankly, we put together our team a day before the event, and we were slightly unsure on our probability of winning as compared to other groups who had started preparation days ahead. But our group focus was really on how can we do our part to address the ongoing global issues, and seeing how our group can come up with an innovative yet sustainable solution to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. We would like to thank the organization, GGEF, for organizing such a meaningful and engaging hackathon in the midst of the pandemic. We would also like to express our gratitude to all the other stakeholders that have helped to make this event possible. The corporate partners, the program partners, supporting organization, and especially the staff behind the scene. A big thanks to all the mentors. I speak for the team when I say that we definitely learned a lot from the workshop that was provided and during the one-on-one interactions with the mentors. A special shout out to Madeline from Prudential, Thomas from Open Geneva. Thank you for taking your time out of the schedule for the advices during the consultations. We truly enjoyed ourselves and had a great time hacking, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to contribute in whatever small way we could. Lastly, to my team, Kieran, Krupp, Farhana, and Taryn, for being crazy, bold, but ultimately driven enough to take action to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals, starting by caring enough to do something about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Xavier. And we look forward to welcoming you to the SDG Summer School here at University of Geneva online. And I think Xavier really mentioned something that is really true to the spirit of the Open Hack, which is bringing together students and youths who might not know one another before the hack, but just in 24 hours, they're able to work together, come out with a very actionable solution, and look at where we are today. Again, congratulations to Team Purukhakis. Last but not least, we would like to announce the team with the most investable solution award. The 3 nominees are
Imagine piles of clothes stacked in a wardrobe with no idea what is at the bottom. Purchasing a new blouse for work, only to realize you bought something similar 3 months ago. With clothing out of sight and out of mind, consumers collectively purchase more, leading to overconsumption and wastage. This goes against SDG Goal 12 of responsible consumption. As consumers, you already manage your finances and schedules. Why shouldn't you manage your clothes too? Introducing Changer, the wardrobe inventory AI app, providing you with the tools to manage your clothes with ease. Changer converts your physical wardrobe to a virtual inventory of all your clothes, Uploading your clothes is easy. Simply scan your outfit with your camera and we'll label its brand, size, and price using our proprietary AI software. Our in-app analytics dashboard displays the value of your wardrobe, showing you purchasing trends and providing you with insights to consume more responsibly. Changer understands the importance of fashion to you. With a simple picture taken by you every morning, Changer will be able to track how often you wear every article of clothing. Our AI assistant can track your style and recommend similar clothing, helping you to reduce wastage as you will no longer be buying clothes that don't suit you. And if you haven't worn anything for more than 6 months, we will let you know that as well. You can choose to upcycle your tailors, donate to our charity partners, or sell it in the Changer marketplace, which features a wide and diverse community of buyers and sellers of secondhand fashion. We are not just an inventory app, we are a lifestyle changer. We help you to view your clothes as not just ornaments, but precious assets. By linking your social media accounts to Changer, we'll remind you that your dress is not just a piece of cheap, fast fashion, but something that has accompanied so many of your happy memories. Changer is free, with a small fee charge for styling recommendations and for users who want to upload more than 100 items. This is to ensure that we remain financially viable. Changer, responsible, sustainable, and game-changing.
Optimize, where carbon neutrality is no longer a dream. Optimize is a one-stop solution that aims to act upon the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal on climate action. Moving from a business as usual to net zero targets can be daunting, particularly for the buildings which have high energy consumption. To simulate the transition in this sector, we believe that technological innovations and building operations need to be intertwined to achieve SDG 13. To achieve net zero targets, 37 to 57% of Singapore buildings need to first attain the minimum energy efficiency standard and go beyond the certification. We have identified 4 main barriers what building ventures face, and they are navigation among diverse and changing innovation scene, timely reaction to policies, access to affordable tech consultants, and approaching multiple agencies for a plan and solution. Traditionally, that would mean going to different companies for technology and consultancy. Understanding this inertia, Optimize is a one-stop platform that integrates tech with consultancy by bundling them together. To do that, we work with the building manager to customize an emission reduction framework by considering the unique operation, assets, and financial tools they can leverage on. Complementing the operational plan, we provide an AI IoT cloud platform that monitors, controls, and optimizes these energy assets, giving real-time feedback. A few of the services that our AI IoT cloud platform will be able to offer are shown. We help our customers not only to hone their reputation and reap economic benefits, but also take advantage of the political and financial environment by leveraging government subsidies, green bonds, and tax benefits. The AI IoT cloud platform serves as the major source of revenue, while the consultancy services are offered at a subsidized rate to lock in customers to our software on a monthly subscription basis. Optimize has the potential to scale to other urban cities across other sectors. And we want to add new revenue streams by leveraging Optimize's data and expertise. Thank you.
Despite the rapid growth of digital innovations implemented today, some groups may not have the necessary skill to fully benefit from it, leaving them behind. Our focus for this project will be on the digitally illiterate elderly in Singapore. Upon doing a little market research on family and friends, we have found that the elderly prefer the action of speaking rather than tapping on the screen of a smartphone. Looking at the current health applications available, the elderly may be overwhelmed with the intricate ways of navigating through the apps due to poorer eyesight and limited motor skills. Introducing our application, Robodon, an AI-powered solution that enables the users to connect with a virtual doctor through the use of speech recognition and machine learning model that we have built. We all know Siri, the virtual assistant on Apple products. Extend this idea to our app for the purpose of diagnosing users using the symptoms mentioned. With the increasing awareness for mental well-being nowadays, our Robodog also has counseling capabilities. If they do not have the smartphone to get the app, they can also call a landline number, which also contains our Robodog.
The option of home delivery of medication is available to the users, partnering with local clinic and online delivery platform like Grab and Foodpanda to realize this idea, like food delivery but for medication. Problems of lack of trust of users in our diagnosis and counseling sessions may arise. Therefore, we will need to have a robust machine learning model and train it well to let Robodog return accurate diagnosis. We will adjust the tone of the robot and include an avatar for users to interact with. Initially, we will need some investment from prudential and potential stakeholders like the government. However, in the long run, we aim to refer our users to Prudential products and gain commission to fund our operations. After all, everyone, not just the elderly, is able to download our app. The shift to a digitalized world will continue to grow exponentially, and if not now, when will we include this marginalized group like the elderly? Thank you.
Congratulations to our 3 nominees, and congratulations to all of our participants and teams out there who were able to make such an interesting, impactful, and succinct video within just 24 hours. So I enjoyed thoroughly all of the videos that I've been able to watch tonight. So without further ado, I would like to invite Chitra Hepburn, the Managing Director of Msci, to present this award. Chitra is the Managing Director of the APAC Head of ESG for Msci, based in Singapore. Chitra started her career in the financial industry and took the opportunity to delve into clean tech and sustainability when she lived in China. Chitra works with investors on identifying the risks and opportunities through an ESG lens. We're very honored to have her being part of the mentor team during the entire SDG Open Hack Singapore. Chitra, it's great to see you here, and welcome.
Thank you, Stephanie. It's been an exhilarating weekend. I loved working with the teams and actually seeing how they shaped all their ideas and how they got to that 2-minute video. That was quite astounding. Without further ado, I know people are waiting to find out who won this category. So in order to implement these innovative solutions, the teams had to be able to present their business model to attract investors, and that's critical to success. It's very much how we see things as well. When we look at ESG, it's looking through what do investors find valuable. So the winning team will receive an opportunity to join the incubation program that's led by GGEF at the CDL's Incubation for SDG with university and corporate partners. We do hope to work more closely with the members of this group and help them refine and excel their innovative solutions. So the most investable solution award goes to, drum roll, the team who is working on the SDG 13, Climate Action Project Team 13C Optimize.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Team Optimize. Sarvesh, it's so good to see you here, and a big congratulations to you and your team. Would you like to share a few words with us on behalf of yourself and the team as well?
Yes, thank you so much. So firstly, I would like to thank the Global Economic Green Forum for a truly enriching hackathon. My team was continuously working, learning, and networking throughout the hackathon, and I can safely assert for my team when I say that we all learned a lot from this hackathon. We hope that GGEF continues SDG Open Hack in the future and continues to inspire young innovators. Hackathons like these not only inspire students to change their behavior towards sustainable living, but also motivate them to be socio-entrepreneur leaders of tomorrow. I would also like to thank my team members, Abdullah, Brajesh, and Fangling, for an awesome hackathon. Great team, guys. Last but not the least, I would also like to thank our mentors, Chitra, Andre, Stephanie, and Xiaowei, who constantly guided us and gave us invaluable feedback to improve our solution. SDG 13, Climate Action, serves as an important tool in mobilizing financial and technological support to individuals, corporations, and institutions to adopt a sustainable lifestyle. Optimize truly fits the definition of SDG 13. It helps companies make green commitments and reach their green targets in the most optimized way. Optimize works with companies to customize an emission reduction framework by considering the company's unique operation and assets. Complementing the emission reduction framework, Optimize also provides an AI IoT platform, which is a major revenue driver, which controls, optimizes, and monitors the energy assets, helping companies reap economic benefits in the future. Over time, optimizers hope to make net zero targets accessible and all through our scalable plans. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Savesh, and congratulations once again. And to all the mentors out there who are joining us this evening or morning, for those of you who are joining in from Geneva, I hope that seeing the teams that you mentored over the last 24 hours make such great progress motivates, and it's like a sign of gratitude to all the work that you've put in and all the heart that you've shown to our teams and our participants. So this is as much of a congratulations to you, our mentors out there, as it is to our teams and participants. So now that we are done with the awards, we will slightly shift gear, where we are going to invite our next special guest speaker. He's one of the GGEF Youth Ambassadors. He participated in GGEF's 1 to a Million program and embarked on an international expedition. This is a program sponsored by GGEF, which aims to empower future leaders with sustainability values so that they could create positive impacts among their communities to build a sustainable future. I would like to invite Tan Chi Wee, Senior Environmental and Social Specialist in the private sector of the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, to do a short closing remark. Chi Wee supports implementation of the ESG standards and other requirements in AIIB's investment in private sector transactions, including ESG portfolio and the capital market. Chi Wee moved to Beijing and joined AIIB last year, so he will be, or he is joining us from Beijing tonight. Chi Wee, hello, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Stephanie. Thank you. Yeah, right now I'm in Beijing. I'm Chi Wee. I'm the GGEF Youth Ambassador and a special guest today. First of all, I'd like to congratulate Christina and Stephanie on this successful SDG Open Hack. And together with the support of the many partners, the corporate partners, the program partners, and the universities. And definitely well done to all participating teams, well done. And the winning teams, of course. And I believe all of you have signed up to the Open Hack to try to do something, to prove something, and to contribute something, and nothing more fitting than to advance the SDG goals. Some years ago, correctly pointed out, I was a beneficiary of the GGEF sponsorship and was selected for the Antarctic expedition. It was a mind-blowing experience, and that expedition affirmed my career choice in sustainability. It's like a compass with bearings and true north aligned. So I started off in an audit firm and advising and auditing clients, multiple sectors on ESG, for example, in palm oil, in entertainment, construction, properties, alcohol, mining. I think the intent is always the same, to make it better for society and environment and more sustainably. Thereafter, I moved on to banking in Singapore. My role was to set up the group policy, including the ESG assessment of all corporate loans, formulating the ESG strategy of the bank, assessing the portfolio climate risk assessment, and publishing the sustainability report, as well as engaging investors, institutional investors. And then finally, last year, I moved to Beijing, and right now I'm with AIB, doing focus on capital markets, so on and so forth. And my role now is also to look at channeling funds to projects that are impactful and with risk mitigated. And I'm sharing all this with you to illustrate that there are many different players in the sustainability ecosystem, and there are many opportunities in related employment, and that the world is filled with exciting opportunities if you seize it. So as an ending note, you have completed 24 hours of SDG Open Hack. You have many 34 hours in front ahead of you. So find your true north and pursue a meaningful adventure. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you, Chi Wee. And indeed, we all should look for that North Star and pursue it relentlessly, because that's the only way we are going to be able to change the future for the better. Thank you once again, Chi Wee, for joining us tonight. All right. And now I would like to invite Thomas Maya, President of the Open Geneva, to deliver the closing remarks. Open Geneva is one of the partners in making this Open Hack Singapore possible. So, Thomas, if you're there.
I am here. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi, everyone. Thanks. Hi, everyone.
Thomas calling us from Geneva. Yeah, Thomas.
It's much easier to join today. It's not 3 a.m. for me, so I just have to learn. So I'm feeling good. So first, I want to say congratulations to the students and the team. Thank you to the mentors. Thank you to GGEF, and thank you, Stephanie, for the amazing master of ceremony job you're doing. This is for us. It's very, very important moment to see the conclusion of SDG Open Hack. Open Geneva, which is the sister event in Geneva, which has gathered in 2019 in last physical meeting more than 30 hackathons and 2,500 people. Is has started in 2017, and now we have replicated in China, but also very recently now in Singapore. So very, very happy to see this movement of hackathons for sustainable development being sort of percolating, I would say, or invading gently Asia Pacific. This is amazing. I also want to. Okay, you're on strict lockdown at the moment, but I would say, and I don't want to thank COVID, but just think about all the things we can do online now that would not be possible in a few 1 year ago. So of course there are very, very negative aspects to COVID, but one thing that we should reflect on is how much it has just brought us closer, even though it might just come at the price of waking up in the night sometime. But this is amazing, such an energy. I was so happy to mentor and to spend time with students and discussing their projects and as much as I could and give some help. Same feeling as what we got in Geneva, when we were organizing some online hackathons in the summer, in the fall last year. Yeah, I mean, just so cozy. I feel like even if we meet online, we can really set up some cozy space for innovating, for doing things together. And I think social connection is probably the most important thing that we are missing at the moment, because we cannot go in restaurants, in bars. But this is really cool. We can just do hackathons. We can help the world and at the same time socialize. So again, great job, great project, great mentors. Thanks to the partners of GGEF and SDG Open Hack in Singapore. And don't forget ever that the SDGs were born in Geneva, and they were built by the United Nations of Geneva in particular, because the operational basis of the United Nations are based right around us here in Geneva. And whether it's virtually or physically, one day you always be welcome to come and to join our activities in a way or another. Come to Geneva. And I'm sure SDG Open Hack and GGEF will relay some of the opportunities that we are building up for you to be in contact with executives of international Geneva organizations, as well as the whole ecosystem of Geneva, which is really pushing like crazy for building a better future. So with that, very thankful again to be around with you, and wishing you a good day. And over to you, Stephanie.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you for that amazing closing remark. And just like you've mentioned, that when in a lockdown, we hack. And just like you mentioned as well, this is a movement. And being a movement, the only way to go is forward. So we have now come to an end to the awards ceremony of the inaugural SDG Open Hack Singapore. And as Christina mentioned earlier, this is just the beginning. We look forward to working with each and every one of you more closely to reimagine a sustainable future together. Thank you everyone for participating at the SDG Open Hack. Each and every solution that you submitted showed great promise. And we hope that moving forward, some of the solutions could be turned into actionable projects that will result in sustainable impact. So thank you once again to our mentors for spending your 24 hours guiding our participants throughout the SDG Open Hack. So many of the projects went from where they were to where they are now, thanks to your hard work and the effort that you've put in to mentor and guide them. And thank you to our university partners and corporate partners for putting that faith in GGEF and the team and investing in our inaugural SDG Open Hack Singapore and our judges for all of your contribution to making the SDG Open Hack Singapore a great success. Goodbye for now, but remember, thank you, all of you who are joining us tonight to celebrate with us the winning teams online. However, this is not goodbye forever, because we will see you again at the SDG Open Hack Singapore next year.
24 hours to change the world. Here's your chance to shape the future.